After months of planning for the arrival of refugees, the first families have arrived in Rutland. Now begins the process of helping our new neighbors acclimate to their new home and integrate into the community. At Rutland City Schools, preparations have been underway since the announcement was made in April. Today, Superintendent Mary Moran sits down to chat with us about the incoming students, and you'll meet a pair of Rutland High School seniors who have taken the lead and created a new club to help welcome our new neighbors into the fold.
We've received international students before, albeit not from such a crisis situation. So we've had experience welcoming new people. Patricia's the lead on the English language learning. We've had faculty meetings where we presented information. There was a terrific meeting here at the high school, with the middle and high school teachers, where faculty members did a presentation of the history of Syria, prominent Syrian Americans, ELL, the process of becoming a refugee and arriving. That's been done at all of our schools. So we've tried to inform and prepare our faculty as best as possible about what to expect.
Welcoming international students is not a new concept for Rutland. The current school system has several students from other countries attending.
So we have students from Chile, China, India, Central America. We don't currently have any Near Eastern or Middle Eastern children, except for our new neighbors. And what we find is the kids jump right in, they make friends, they're curious about each other. So our new neighbors want to learn about our kids and our kids want to learn about them. It's been a positive experience over time, and I think it'll continue to be.
A big push at Rutland High School is student voice taking action. It's part of the high school's Global Issues Network project, where students are charged with finding issues of importance to them and striving to make an impact.
We've had two students, whom I think you'll be talking to shortly, who've prepared a presentation for the entire student body. So you have high school juniors and seniors presenting at an assembly of an entire class, over 200 kids, about the history and the culture and the context and the refugees, and they are very keen on the concept of using the term new neighbors. They've formed a club here at the high school. There are about 35 or 40 kids as members now, and they're really looking to do work to welcome our new neighbors. And I think we'll learn as much from the families and children who are joining us as they will learn from us. That's our hope.
The two seniors heading up the New Neighbors group on campus is Abby Hogenkamp and Lily Schillinger.
I just wanted to welcome them to their community and give them a second chance in life because they've had a really rough start.
The duo have spent the past semester developing a presentation for the entire student body about the war in Syria, the Syrian people, their culture, religion, and a little about what refugees fleeing a war-torn country have experienced. The goal behind the project is to give all students a base education on our new neighbors. The girls formed a new club called New Neighbors. It currently has nearly 40 students. To help the students get accustomed to a different culture, Abby Hogenkamp invited her brother to come teach a few lessons to the students.
So my brother, he has studied Arabic and he went to Jordan and he saw, like a bunch of the refugees and seen what their life's from. And so he came into my club to, teach the club members Arabic as well as share what he saw.
The students learned basic language skills, like how to say hello.
He had us, to say, I am or my name is, you say is me, which is super easy to remember, and he taught us other stuff, like marhaban, which is hello.
As part of Lily's capstone project, she focused much of her research on what we as fellow citizens can do to help welcome our new neighbors.
Just simple stuff, like if you find out that your kid has a class with one of the new refugees, invite them over for a play date, or if you see them, around town, just make sure, you say hi, be friendly.
The New Neighbors Club will host a Syrian dinner at RHS February 27th. And who knows, maybe some of our new neighbors will be able to join us now that they've arrived.
We do know, and it's been made public now, one of the mothers of the first family to arrive is fluent in French. She has in fact written children's books in French. So we are anxious to meet her and learn from her, have her come and be a guest presenter in our French classes in the middle and high school. So there's a lot to be learned from the newcomers, and we can't presume that they don't have English or they don't have experience. Damascus has been a cosmopolitan city, tragically, before all of this happened, a very vital urban center, and as are other cities in Syria. The school attendance and success rate in Syria was among the highest in that part of the world before this tragedy has happened. Some of the children will not have been in school if they're young ones, but if they have moms and dads who are great moms and dads and well-educated, I can be sure there's been something going on at home. So they're just eager to be safe and to learn and to grow. And again, I can't tell you how proud I am that the kids have adopted the new Neighbors concept.
For Lily and Abby, the mission behind their project is simple. They want to help.
I get a lot of joy from helping people, so that will be my most exciting thing.
Right. My favorite part about this club is that like everything that we're doing, like I know like that it's gonna help people, because once you start to get into college and eventually your job, like you kind of think like what's my mark I'm gonna leave, not even on the world, but just even in my community. And we know that this is absolutely gonna help people. So it's just kind of a good feeling, because you know that this is gonna directly impact people who really need help.